Yeah.
Goes to show you, he's internationally known.
He has the overall record now because there used to be someone who had an in-game time record that was lower than him, but now he beat it by 1 second, so he's undisputably the strongest player. Category at least. Which means that he comes in here with a lot of speed. We just have to see if he can put that speed to efficient use. On the right, FFR on the left. I guess I'll take FFR this time.
Okay. I got Forky here. Looks like Forky's just trying to go for some small consistent chains here. It's not letting them get too large.
Indeed. Low intensity garbage from both players, but FFR finally says it's time to stop. I can see that we're both sending nothing, so I'm just going to do a big chain and see what happens. Yeah, and it pays off.
Yep.
One of the most important things in this game is keeping your opponent topped off forever.
Yeah, you basically don't want to give them any room to breathe.
If they're going to make a mistake, make them pay for it.
Looks like Forky since larger garbage right off the bat, FFR decided to go for some smaller garbage, but he's still keeping Forky pinned, and looks like that's all he needed.
If Forky dies. That's that counterplay metagame stuff, right? Because when you send a large chain to your opponent, you make yourself susceptible to being hit by combo garbage. But if you live, the large chain has to be broken down for a long time. A lot of time to put pressure on your opponent once you live, but you have to live. So it's important that when using these higher chain strategies, that you make sure that you actually live throughout your strategy.
Forky looks
Forky with a big
chain. And he's still surviving.
Far sending a massive chain to him. Yeah, he's gonna survive here most likely. FFR's gonna get that swag. Uses a 4. Gets a clear. It's gonna be interesting to see how Forky solves this one. That's good. I like that.
Yeah,
that was efficient.
Really close. And not enough though.
FFR is right now is showing some consistency in his defense.
Bit of a late start for Forky there on his chaining. He did just.
It's not important yet though, it's only important once the garbage falls. The garbage not falling yet, which means that Forky's still in time to put pressure, which he did. Now we're gonna see that's actually a really strong setup from Forky. Because now look at what FFR has to deal with.
Yeah,
if Forky tops him out now,
really good call.
FFR manages. See, this is the manipulation. He broke it before it managed to make the garbage drop, so he was never in danger in that situation. So very good control. And FFR just showing that his defensive play is just keeping him alive, and Forky not necessarily finding the solutions that he needs to survive. He really needs to be looking more at trying to find solutions after his aggression. Don't tunnel vision the aggression so much that you forget that you have to survive afterwards as well. There we go. That's already better.
Okay. Luckily he had enough time to do that. Because he cleared...
Yep. FFR still manipulating the garbage. Aww. One more line. Alright, so Forky, no big pressure. FFR still managing to manipulate the garbage. This is really nice on his part. Like, he's managing to keep himself at low risk at all times. Now it falls. Uh-oh, he didn't want that. But he manages to find the combo.
Pretty low, and he
does. That's unfortunate, because FFR wasn't going for a trick. FFR was going for a trick. He wasn't going for the trick, but he got it anyways. So it completely threw off what he wanted to do. allowing Forky to take the win.
Damn.
I believe that's game, isn't it?
Yep. Forky
So we have FFRPro moving on.
Managed to get the 1 point in, so it's not a complete sweep.
Not that it was necessarily a sweep in terms of like the match play. It was just FFR's defense was very strong, and Forky needed to drag it out a bit, just like a 30-40 seconds longer to put FFR in a position where he actually had to deal with being topped out. And based off of the way he was playing, he would have been susceptible to being topped out for longer periods of time. But unfortunately, he just wasn't able to reach that point in the match.